Well, hey gang, this is an interesting time for all of us. Hi, my name is Seth Smith. I am the instructor of a couple of sections of UC 120, and I had held off on giving updates on what we were going to do because I did anticipate that plans might change, and I wanted to be able to wait as long as I could to be able to give you as accurate as information as we could. If you weren't made aware of President Kaufman's announcement, we are going to be online only until at minimum September 21st. And I just wanted to give you a couple of updates as to how that might affect you. First, as just a very brief introduction of myself, like I said, my name is Seth Smith. I don't go by Dr. Smith or Professor Smith. My students have always called me Seth. I've been with Capital for 8 years. I've been teaching for 17. I absolutely love it. It is the greatest job that I've ever had. Capital University is genuinely a wonderful place that fosters some incredible creativity amongst its students, and I genuinely have loved my time there. I've taught some online sections of this class before, so it's not new to me, even if I don't necessarily think it is ideal. And I've got to define two terms in order to really get to the heart of this, and that's the idea of synchronous learning versus asynchronous learning. In a synchronous learning class, everything is done at the same time. So like a synchronous online class would be like lectures that you would Zoom in for or Teams in for, or maybe even like a YouTube live stream, and that everything would be done in that synchronous format. An asynchronous format kind of means that you as the student would have the opportunity to choose when and where you accomplished all of the activities. And so for these sections of UC 120, I'm going to kind of try to split the difference between the two. Let me explain. So in regards of what will be required of you, there's a little bit of synchronous and a little bit of asynchronous. So every Tuesday at 12:30 and at 5:30, I'm going to do a live lecture, because one of these classes starts at 12:30 and one of them starts at 5:30. Actually, it starts at 5 o'clock, my apologies. So at 12:30 and 5. And I'm going to do some live lecturing, and if you would like to be a part of that, there will be a link in the iLearn class. It's not set up yet, but it will be by the time the class starts, that you can click in and be a part of that live lecture. If you don't want to, that's absolutely okay, because it will be recorded as well. If you don't want to be a part of the live version, you're still going to be kind of responsible for listening to that lecture in more of an asynchronous format. But on every Tuesday, you're going to have the opportunity to be a part of some live online lectures. In regards to your speeches, the nature of UC 120 is it is a speech-based course, and there will be times when you give speeches. They start on September 6th, the week of September 6th through September 12th. The class will be broken up into some smaller groups of 7 actually, and you will have to give your speeches in a synchronous format. So in regards to that, just as a quick session, it means that you'll have the choice if you would like to show up at 12:30 or at 5 o'clock and watch a lecture live. You can absolutely do that. If you don't want to be a part of the live lecture, you don't have to, because it will be recorded and you can just watch the link on your own time. That's only on Tuesdays. We're not going to do anything on Thursdays because I'm providing some more advanced aspects of the online course that'll take some time, and we'll probably go through those things at a later date. But for your speeches, there will be a time assigned to you, either 12:30 or 5 o'clock, depending on which section of the course you have. and you'll be required to give your speeches at that time. I'm not going to start giving out details on the speeches yet until class starts. The hope is that we will be able to return to class in some form on September 21st. If it is possible and we get the go-ahead to go back to school on September 21st, we're going to do that. I think that the live version of this course is the way to go. That being said, and this is incredibly important, if you don't want to be live, you don't have to. Essentially what that means is if you would like to turn this class into an entirely online class, I'll let that happen, because I will record the live lectures if we go back, and you can just watch those at a later point. I don't want anybody to feel pressured into going into a classroom or onto a campus if they do not want to do that, and so I won't. So that's what we've got at this point. Now, might this change? Yeah, still, it's definitely possible. It's already changed from what I thought we were going to do a month ago, which is why I waited for a little bit before that. That being said, I really like teaching communication. I really like teaching public speaking. I think it's a genuinely worthwhile field that applies to so much more than just giving a speech in a business sense or something like that. That this class focuses on things like confidence, in things like storytelling. We do a lot of different things that are applicable to a wide variety of fields. I really like it, and while I am genuinely very saddened that I won't walk onto Capital's campus on Monday the 23rd to teach class, because I'm still going to go walk onto campus and go into my office, I am still excited for the opportunity to teach this class and work with you. I wish you the absolute best. I can be reached at ssmith1531 at capital.edu if you would like to send me an email. That's ssmith1531 at capital.edu. I wish you the best of days. Have a fantastic rest of your summer as well, all right? Have a good one.